I'm sure that you've noticed that there wasn't any werewolf mask, and there wasn't any singing, and no cue cards. There wasn't anything cutesy and silly and fun like you've come to expect from the beginning of these videos that I've been making. Truth be told, I have been editing a video that is a thrift haul, and I've been working on it pretty diligently. But something happened today that I wanted to talk about because it made me get vocal on my personal Facebook page, and in having a conversation with someone about it, I wanted to take this time to put up an episode that was a little bit less silly and show-offy, for lack of a better phrase, of the things that I purchase and look at all the stuff I have, but wanted to spend more time talking about something serious, which is kind of part of what I thought that this channel would always be. So today, a friend on Facebook posted something that was intended to be a joke about people who participate in MLM schemes or multi-level marketing schemes. Think like LuLaRoe, people who sell essential oils, things of that nature. And I get it, and it's oftentimes invasive. And then in the comments, a lot of people were posting jokes and jabs at the way that people say things in the videos and the way that they talk to people. And part of me took it personally because this is something that's new for me and something that has been difficult for me. But it also just reminded me of, I call them Nick's tips as a joke, and they're essentially just me posting on my personal Instagram account these reminders of things. And I will include a couple of them in here around me. But they're usually about kindness and about being considerate of other people and not making fun of how people look and not belittling the things that people enjoy. Essentially not being a jerk. They're about remembering that we're all people and to try to be considerate. And that's the embodiment of what Nick's tips are. I have seen recently a lot of posts on social media from people that I'm friends with that are poking fun at people who write blogs that are food blogs and how they don't want to read the story that people are posting and they just want the recipe. I get it. I get that we're all just looking for distraction and nitpicking these small things in a jokey way. Like the way that people say, "Hey, YouTube, it's me. Hey, Instagram, it's me. Sorry I've been away for so long. Everyone's been asking me." I get it. I do. It's easy to make jokes and nitpick the small things. And whether it is intended to be harmless or if you're truly just, I hate even saying this, but if you're truly just trying to be mean, the world is a dumpster fire. The world is terrible. It is. a true nightmare hellscape. And all of the terrible things that are going on in the world, in addition to the abortion bans that are currently making things very tenuous and scary here, people of color are constantly afraid for their lives here. Trans people are afraid for their lives. There is genocide and starvation and murder and rape. The world is terrible. And I know that you're just trying to find distractions. But when I see these jabs at people who are out there trying to put something creative out into the universe, or do something that inspires other people or is helpful, or maybe, let's go back to the MLM people that are selling things. I know that it can be annoying when you're seeing the post and you're getting the invites, and remember that they're people and they're trying to make a living, and it might be annoying to you, but these people who are trying to get YouTube famous and who are trying to find ways to make money that maybe won't take them away from their families for 40 to 60 hours a week, or might provide them with a little extra cash on the side to start paying down on countless medical bills brought on by privatized healthcare and rising cost of care, or crushing student loan debt. Everyone's got a story and a reason. And I'm not saying that everyone's reasonings behind doing things are all noble. And I know that the kind of responses that people will have to seeing somebody saying things plainly, don't pay attention to them and keep doing what you're doing and ignore the haters, or the other way, it's not that serious and it's just a joke. It's fine. I get it. I do. It's whatever. But the world is cruel and terrible. And if we could consider even a little bit other people's feelings and thoughts and what they might be doing or why they're doing it before you make a joke, no matter how well-intentioned or silly. And just remember that people are just trying to have fun and put something out there that's not terrible and miserable and hurtful and racist and transphobic and homophobic, and something that might be that same distraction instead of being mean-spirited. I don't know. I've been so bothered by this, and it's not just today. I've been seeing it a lot recently. I don't think that me posting this will stop anybody from making those kind of jokes, and I can't be so egotistical to believe that me saying this will change somebody's mind on whether they're going to say those things or do those things. But the whole world is so mean and awful. If the least we can do is just try to be nicer and more empathetic and more like Mr. Rogers. If we can be more like Mr. Rogers, it won't fix the things that are wrong, but it might make it more bearable, and it might set a better example for people. Maybe I'll finish editing the other video and get it up this weekend, but I just wanted to remind people that sometimes what's more important than making the joke that's a jab at somebody else is just being nice.